the Sunshine State of Florida. We're under the lights at beautiful Lone Depot Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the show is next. Shohei Ohtani gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Now here's the first offering.
Nope. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 home. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1.
The left fielder, Starling Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the run is Nimmo, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So now into the box is Luis Arias, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark. First delivery to him. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No one out with a runner at second. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, outside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Nimmo is there, and he has it for the first out. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
This guy's been near the league lead in home runs all season long. 3 home runs, D-Row, in his last 10 games.
Yeah, not absolutely on fire by his standards, but certainly not making a mistake at the plate right now. I see this guy closing it out and being the home run champion.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And it's gone. shot that time for Mike Trout. Home run number 44 on the year. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Nick Castellanos now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there, and that's the second out. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He went deep in the contest last night. Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Count it 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count still. Cooper is off of first with 2 away. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. second inning set to go. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As
Nope.
he'll take a
Ball
look
one.
at ball one. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Hey!
High in the air out to center field. Trout is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
That is good. The shortstop, Francisco.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey! One and one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Two
Ball
and one.
inside.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. And the
Ball
slider
one.
is low and inside as he just about got him there. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Late that time for a
2 balls,
strike.
1 strike. The count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is a fastball that misses.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. fouled off. The next 3-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
To the plate now, James McCann. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
The 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They trail things here 2-0.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from.
Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
And now the first pitch. Wind up and the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball. 1-1.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting in, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Damn. Ball. That's out.
Softly hit out toward short. And there's out number 2. Next to stand in is Miguel Rojas. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And now a pitch on the way.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2 out, nobody on. Change up just off to Black, and it's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jose Peraza. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So one man gone for the Mets in the 3rd, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Marte comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Next up from New York, Dominic Smith, a base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Marte is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 2-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
First pitch on its way. Starling Marte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And that one yanked just foul. 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Peraza stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. That'll bring up Luis Ariz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Arias, once a Minnesota Twin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. So now here is Mike Trout. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His second home run of the game as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring to pitch and just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. We're through 3 here in Miami. It's 3-0 Miami. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Hit hard down the line. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1.
That's
Off
a ball.
the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. To third. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batting, third baseman.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0.
Too high. Ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Has a look, now the pitch. And
Ball
this pitch
4, that pitch
misses
is
for
low.
ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next to dig in, James McCann. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Lindor over at second. Davis on at first with 2 down. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. In now, Noah Syndergaard. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh and 1 count, the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Lifted down the line in left. Marte on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 Marlin error, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins on top, 3-2. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Marlins.
Into the box, Garrett Cooper. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. First pitch on its way. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled away. Right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Oh, and he misses it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
So now to the plate, Jacob Stallings. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. And here's Jose Peraza. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Full count to Jose Peraza.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Next to hit is Brandon Nimmo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. At the knees, strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1
This
strike.
one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to left. Marte is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. Potential tying run for him at third base. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Next, it'll be Michael Conforto trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Castellanos the catch, tagging is the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
Now
that's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And it's fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. At the plate now is Miguel Rojas as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First offering. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. On its way is pitch number 75. And that's too high, ball 2. 3-0 now. Luis Arias waits on deck. Rojas stands at second with no outs. 3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
At the plate, Luis Arias. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Marte rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's now 5-3. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
David Peterson, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 23, David Peterson.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Set and the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 348 for his career, as it is now 7-3.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos. Fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Up next from Miami, Garrett Cooper. It was a base hit last time up. Now here's the first offering.
That's outside.
Peterson offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. That's inside. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. To 2-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Marlins 7 and the Mets 3. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis. First offering. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Castellanos is there, 1 away. Next, it'll be James McCann, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the 1-0. Lined hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Jack McNeil gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Let's start things here at 316. 9 homers and 36 RBIs. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-0. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Marte gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Joey Lucchesi enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47, Joey Lucchesi.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Just hung in there on that one. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time.
Helpful.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob.
Digging in next, Jacob Stallings. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the belt, the pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
The 0-2 once more. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. First and second now, one man out. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Line, but speared on a hop to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. One left for Miami. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Cole Hamels is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Cole Hamels.
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Peraza. And now the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Trout. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Trout is right there, one down. So next to bat will be Dominic Smith. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Pete Alonso. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Smith, the runner at second with 1 away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Michael Conforto is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Fastball well outside.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Francisco Lindor would be next. Swinging away there, it's 3-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Stepping in once again is Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Arias will put this one away, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 7 and the Mets 4. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Arias.
The second baseman, Luis.
First offering. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The center fielder, number 27.
Mike Trout steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So 1-1. Hit out towards second. The second for 1. On to first. In time to take care of Trout. A double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Marlins down quietly. They hold a 7-4 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Floro will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Connor Scott is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. So here is J.D. Davis. Prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. Now the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box now, James McCann. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Davis on at first, nobody out. High hop, and he barehands it.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1 and 2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Robinson Cano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Robinson Cano.
He's set, and the pitch. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Into the box, Jose Peraza. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground is second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 7-5 now.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Brandon Nimmo. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it. 2 gone. Adam Simber enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now, number 90, Adam Simber.
Dominic Smith will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Nope,
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. All even now, 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Marlins 7 and the Mets 5. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now to the plate, Garrett Cooper flew out last time up.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball laid off well below the knees. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Betances has pitched just under 60 innings. And through those innings, he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The 2-1. Drilled to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate now, Connor Scott, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. 1 there, and an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway.
Now back,
Up next, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Two out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
That's a ball.
And he misses. 2-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Jacob Stallings would be next. A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're still up 7-5. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Roberto.
Set to start the ninth in this one, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Pete Alonso.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hit on the ground short. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an out.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Randy Arozarena will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 56.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Alonso, the runner at third. Arozarena is at second with nobody out. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 7-7 game.
The catcher, number 43.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the ninth, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the ninth looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
John Curtis comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. In now, James McCann. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-1 pitch. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Count still at 1-2. Ready with another two-strike offering, and he fouls this one off. Ready with another two-strike offering.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in two for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the ninth inning.
Jonathan Villar come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jonathan Villar.
From the stretch. Comes into play here at 273. 14 homers, 39 driven in.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Has a look, now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And there's ball 2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. The 2-0. Right side hit hard. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Shane Green takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Into the box, Dominic Smith, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The 0-1 delivery. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, and all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
1-2 to Dominic Smith. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Mets lead it 9-7. Randy Arozarena will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Seth Lugo takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The Fish find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering.
No.
0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom. They come away with a loss.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The New York Mets came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Dylan Betances gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Seth Lugo hammers down the save, his 49th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.